Hello, hello. Hello, David. Welcome in. Hopefully the audio, hopefully my voice isn't too quiet. We're doing Wind Waker now. Is the controller gonna read? Of course, now the song ended. Hi, Mo. Welcome in. Yeah, we're doing Wind Waker. Let me give you... Everyone go check out Mo. She started streaming pretty recently and has already got an affiliate? That's crazy. Congrats on that. That was like a speed run. Playing some Deep Rock with the boys. Okay, have fun. Also, thank you for the clip last time, Mo. I think Stream Elements kind of bonked you when you posted the link, so I switched that setting because I didn't realize I had that turned off. But thank you for the clip. As I said, I think Stream Elements did not like that, or Twitch itself, but I appreciate it. You should be able to post links now. Hopefully that won't be an issue, and I have to change that, but it should be fine. As for audio, generally quiet, but relative levels are fine. Let's see what I can do about that. Increase gain. Let's see. Let's up it this number. Is that a little better? Hopefully. Let me know. I can keep tweaking that number to make it better. They sound fine to me when I listen back to them. But I don't know. They sound fine to me, and let me know. We're doing Wind Waker today. Let's see. We're doing the GameCube version specifically. A little better? Is it a little better as in good, or a little better as in you could in the right direction but can do more? Let's unmute the game actually, so we have both audio going. Oh, that's not on my end at least. Okay. How about with the game? How is the audio sounding now? Let me up myself a little bit. Let's do... In the right direction, could be more. I'm assuming the oh wow is to the game being really loud. That was my bad. Didn't realize how loud it was. How about this? How are my levels and how are the relative? Better? Good? Voice still needs to be higher? Okay, adjust the slider further. We can keep going. Go to 9. Better? Worse? Well, it should hopefully not worse. Is it good now or even further? I want to make sure I get this right before we keep going. Better? Okay. We'll roll with this for now, but if you think it needs to be up, just let me know. Think it's good now? Okay. I can always just adjust the slider a little further. Tommy had to point out that he can't hear me. Even though I actually have the opposite problem. His and Amy's streams are actually a lot quieter for me than my streams are. And on my, at least in my experience. Like, I had to turn both of them way up and I sound fine, so kind of weird, but I guess our computers like playing back our own streams and not others. Hopefully that's more universally good, though. Yeah, I don't know. So, a lot of streams are really, really quiet. Like, a lot of streams are really, really quiet on my computer. Yeah, Amy's is quieter than Tommy's, but Tommy's can also be pretty quiet, too. A lot of streams are really, really quiet on my end. And for, like, mine is one of those few that doesn't have that problem, oddly enough, at least for me. But, as I said, hopefully this just works out better for everyone. Anyway. GameCube Wind Waker. I thought about doing the HD version because of the quality of life stuff. I honestly almost set it up for today. I think I'll go with the GameCube just because of the... it's like, just because it's actually slightly easier to set up. Although, I say that and I did have trouble later today. But I could also dig out the old Wii U and do the HD version too. GameCube, I guess it's just what I'm gonna roll with, because I also wanted to test out totally legit, not Dolphin named emulator, the hardware thing. Which funnily enough does not work very well with OBS. I had to fiddle with it a bit, but it should be working now. What's this on my sources? Why? What the heck is going on here? Hold on, I have to screenshot this to you because I have no idea what OBS is doing. I had to show you what I'm seeing right now, because okay, so on my OBS, I'm seeing a very random as heck extra source added to my start screen, and I have no idea what it is. So I decided to look at what that source was, and let me see if I can pull it up on this screen. That image. Just to show you what this random thing that showed up as. So I inspected this random source that just showed up, and all it is, if I can find it, all it is just the letter G. For some reason, this just showed up on my start screen, and I just have the letter G there now. So if I go to the start screen, in the top left corner is apparently just the letter G hanging out. Okay, you can't see it because it's hidden behind the white starting screen, but the letter G is apparently just hanging out in that top corner. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it's start screen, text G. Let me see if I can make it bigger. If I can make it bigger so you can see that is indeed there. I did not add that. That was already there. I just made it bigger. No idea how that happened. Well, let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. Yeah, weird, but okay. Let's see, okay. Dolphin? There you go. Hopefully my controller works this whole time. The controller was also being a pain to hook up. Okay. Take care, David. While you're out. I'm just gonna name it Alpha. And here we go, Wind Waker. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. A little gore on there. One day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread across the not remembered. But then, when all hope had died, the hour of doom seemed at hand. Hi, Amy! A young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Amy, your streams are really quiet. Hopefully this one's not. Let me know how the audio is on your end. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. Hopefully people's streams aren't quiet anymore. This boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the hero of time. Welcome in, Amy. The boy's tale was passed down for generations until it became legend. Hey, we just finished that game. And not the real version of it, but a version of it. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. Super loud on your end. People believe that the hero of time would come to save them. I had the same issue in that, like, Tommy said mine was really quiet, but, like, on my end, my streams are really loud, too. But the hero did not appear. So, I don't know. But we can work on it, too. Face fine onslaught of evil, people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. Next time you stream, we'll have to figure out how to make it, make the audio level better. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. Because I think when your first streams long ago, what became of that kingdom? None remained who know. I'm talking two things at the same time. Like your first streams long ago, it didn't have that problem. I think it's the new setup. Maybe something's not working. Maybe OBS doesn't like your new mic location or something. I don't know. Memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived. Oh, we can read that time. Okay, I'm just gonna stop reading that. Yeah, my game audio is like blam in person, but I think I just adjust that manually in OBS. Yeah. Hi, Tommy. Welcome in. Is it better now, Tommy? I changed the audio explicitly. We spent the beginning of the stream explicitly addressing your stream is too quiet concerns. This is because of you, Tommy. Is it better now? Oh, thanks for the sub, Tommy. Welcome in. He can hear me. Thank goodness. Have my computer volume in the high 80s, low 90s for the two of you, except now. Okay. Okay. That's good. I don't want people to have their audio super loud to hear me. Hi. I don't say it as much anymore, but I used to, like, a lot of times when I say hi to people, I say hoi, H-O-I. Like, that's how I say hi to people, and it's actually because of this that I say hoi. This is why I say hoi to people. Where's Dallas when you need him? Hopefully fixing his, stream category. I just noticed that when I started up. Because I wanted to catch some of the VOD that I missed. And, from yesterday. And, it was Uma Musume the entire time. The hoi from this game ruined the whole generation? Yeah, it did. But I am going to I just embrace it too. I knew you'd be here. Hoi, small fry? Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's from the fish guy, right? This is my favorite spot to gaze at the sea. When I play with the ghosts, I call it Arrow's Lookout. So do you remember what day it is today? It's almost Friday in California. It's not Wednesday, my dudes. I don't know what day could it be. Still half asleep, aren't you? In real life, yes I am, actually. Did you forget? It's your birthday! That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. Here, go to Chuck E. Cheese's. You'll probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Another thing I'm hoping... Oh, my goodness, that is... Inverted camera, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. Also testing the totally legit hardware. Ow. Setup. This is the first oh my god, the inverted camera's messing me up so bad. I don't like horizontal inversion. Vertical's fine, I can get used to that. Horizontal inversion is messing with me. Can I change that? No. I just kind of have to deal with that. Cool. Fresh install of legit hardware, because I haven't updated in ages. Hopefully everything is still working just fine. I had to redo my entire GameCube setup because it was too old. And they don't support some of the stuff I was using way back in college anymore. So it seems to be working fine, but when I was testing it, some games did hitch up a lot. So hopefully we don't have any of that. It's gonna take me a very long time to get used to horizontal inversion. It just makes no sense to me. Hey, let's go say hi to Grandma. I'm just gonna use the targeting so I don't have to move the camera as much. Is she not up? There you are. Why do we have this up here? Why do we have this little perch? I've been waiting for you, Alpha. Alpha. Try these on. Tetra is one of the many cosplays I've done. My friend was Pajama Link. Dude, that's awesome. I want to see that. If you have any pics, post them in the Discord or your Discord or something. I'd love to see that. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these. If you want to share it, of course. Not to. You got the hero's clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Honestly, they don't look like terribly warm clothes. He looks disappointed, dear one. Disappointed. Just try them on. He's so sad. He's so upset. Wind Waker Link is so expressive. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so bad. Be proud, child. Why do we have these? In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca, rad name, is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the walls as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. He gets changed fast. Does all this make sense to you? And also right in front of his grandma. No shame. Isn't that nice, Alpha? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Grandma's going to make you your favorite soup for tonight. Ooh, soup sounds good. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. Can I get the sword first? Don't think I have them anymore, although the long flow's taken. Get my friend and see if she still has any. Okay. Yeah, if it was a long time ago, I lose pictures all the time. Like, we live in an era where a lot of that stuff is backed up nowadays in like the cloud, but I also like don't feel comfortable backing up pictures in the cloud, so I like don't do that. So even more recent pictures just get lost. Not play this game in so long. Oi! Spelled with a Y instead of an I. Alpha, press L. Right there. Okay, and press A to talk to me. Right, I can't read today. That's correct. You're a smart one. You're just like the one girl in Ocarina of Time who does the exact same thing. You, my friend, have just L targeted. You see, when you press L, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around to target, you can press L to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. Myriad of other ways to use L targeting. Quite an ingenious little thing if I do say so myself. Check my bag. Do a few more things, but just climb up that ladder over there. Drop by my... No thank you, old man. I am pretty good. I already know how the game works. What is this man doing? Just tackling a shark? Is that like a workout? Is that you? If I recall correctly today, you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so... Hey, don't call me old, sir. You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles. By pushing sharks. You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Was he trying to roll? Wasn't doing a lot of rolling. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can, then press A. That is how you perform a rolling attack. I hate it. Not talk today. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Stop. Dratted hooligan. Very high strung. His is the way of knowledge. Hence the big brain. He locks himself in the room and studies all day. He's quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. Top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I am ashamed to call him my brother. Wow. Rude? Enough of that, Alpha. I sense natural talent that beats in your veins. You need more talent than it may take that. You need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold, and to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. Yeah, let's learn swords. Yes. Teach me the way of the sword. For which I already know, and also seems very dangerous. Horizontal slice. Do not fear for my safety, I'm ready for you. Okay, this man can just take sword hits. Only okay, I think I was pressing forward. There you go, I was pressing forward. Keep coming at me until you hear me say, very good. The music beats. Love it. Vertical slice. L target and then press B. So very rarely do you need to actually, like, use the distinction between hits. But it's good that they actually put that. Thrust, this is what I was doing before. L target, tilt, and then B. Keep thrusting. Old man, please don't say that again. Good, that is enough. It is as I foresaw, one day you shall become a master of the sword. Master sword reference, get it? But it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. Give it some time. If I did give you one, I am certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. If for any reason you feel you need to do more training, come see me again. Bow to your sensei. Memories. This being the GameCube version, we are gonna have to do some of the stuff that they improved upon, or that they quote-unquote fixed. What's going on down here? That they quote-unquote fixed for the Wii U version, like the Tingle Quest being better and not as grindy and painful. We will have to just deal with that. As well as the constantly needing to change the winds. We won't have the special sale either. Do you have to trigger an event before you can fight Orca for the sword? Yeah, I have to go back and talk to Errol and do a few more things, I think. And then you can get the sword. Oh, I think I realized like partway through the training, this is not going to get me the sword, but we'll do it anyway. But it's not immediate. He has to have the reason to give me the sword. Which only occurs as stuff happens later. Hello, Errol. Holy, did they really spell Hoy with the Y? Have I been spelling it differently from they do this whole time? I always put an I there. So you gotta fall into the forest. Yeah, Tetra's gotta fall into the forest first. Grandma asked, did Grandma make that outfit for you? She didn't make it. We just have it lying around for some reason. But it fits, so that's cool. You look like you'd be way too hot in, I suppose. Guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second. Give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! I didn't even close my eyes. She did not wait. Got the telescope. Her most precious belonging. Treasure, did I ever do the 100 hit challenge? Yes, I did. It was grueling. Also, her face when she gives it to you is so adorable. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Ooh, why don't you try it out right now? Try it out right now. Those are two separate sentences. Try looking over at our house from here. I mean, I can see it pretty darn well. But, okay. Sure. This is one. Are you looking at the red post box? You got mail. If it's anything like my post office, I am looking at the red post box. If it's anything like my postman, they're going to show up and just leave a "we missed you" slip, even though I am literally right at the door. Look up in the sky. Ah, it's inverted. Ah, where? There we go. Okay, it did it for me. Yeah, that was adorable. Halmarock King. One of, in my opinion, the coolest designs in this game. I think it looks freaking cool. If you had not stopped to gawk at it, you wouldn't have gotten hit, dude. It's gotta be really hard to hit a bird with a cannonball. This is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. It's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. And this is how we get the sword. It's too dangerous to go alone. Can't I take this? It's not quite there yet. Now. Now we can go and snag the sword, I think. I don't think we have to go up there and, like, see that it's blocked. Stay away, booger boy! Just grab this while we're here. Petra will be in that forest for a while. He can wait. I got cash notes. Oh, Beetle's here already. Is Beetle always here? Alright, now I think we talk to him and we get the sword. What is the matter? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. Dolphin, please, controller? Working? What say you, Alpha? I think I skipped that. Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? I think we have to do it again. Okay. Second time. I very much did not need to do it that first time. I already know how to do this. Wait. Vertical slice, I'll target. Oop. Kind of broke the rhythm there. Thrust. These are not thrusts anymore, Link. Spin attack. Okay, now he's adding stuff. There you go. Keep it up. Harder. Parry attack. This is the fun part. I love the parries. Kinda wish more Zelda games had stuff like that. Jump attack. Fine display. Okay. Sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the field of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. Hey, we got the sword already! Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. In olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong. This is also just a sword, so it's the intent that matters, I think is his point. Come on. Door. Alright. Oh, I am very tired. As is always the case. We gotta find a better rhythm for streaming, because I always stream like a few hours after I get home from work, and I am exhausted. Gotta find a better rhythm. There we go. But I feel like it definitely shows that I'm tired when I'm doing most of these streams. A little repetitive and not the most best at yapping. Can we cut down this bridge already? Or no, we can't cut it down yet. Actually, can you cut this one down at all? I know it gets cut down. Game actually let you cut it down ever? Not right now, because if you cut it down, you kind of lock yourself out. So it makes sense they don't let you do it now. But that was another thing that they added to this game that I thought was like really, really cool. When I first played it, it's like you can actually like interact with things like cutting down bridges. Signs you could do in the old Zelda game. It was really the fact that you could cut down bridges, and they show that off in the first dungeon too. It was like blew my mind as a kid. One of many things I did about this game. I think you can crouch and like sneak around. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. Sneaking is not very helpful when they see you immediately. Whoop. That's cool. Fairy fountain site. Spark marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. Whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Battle. I didn't know this one had a name. Well, I can't get in there now. But eventually. Oh, that seemed very good. Also very nice that, unlike... Whoops. Jump attack is a... bit of an easy move to whip, isn't it? See if I can land it here. There you go. Wind Waker starts pretty fast. It gets into things right away. I like that. I got one of your things already. Ouch! What's with that getup? Oh, whatever. So where am I? You're in the forest. Oh, that's right. That giant bird came, man. Yes, Miss Tetra! I love that pose. Thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... I mean... That's a pretty fair assumption, to be honest. That was quite the fall. So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Oh... kind of a mountain. Well, wasn't that nice of it? It was not voluntary. But also, you're correct. That's not a nice thing to do. Don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repair debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Just let me go. Don't worry about him. Come on. He just runs after. That dude is standing very close to the edge. Oh, wait, big brother! Errol, there's a hole in the bridge. Also, bird. Link has no plan, but he's gotta do something. His face. He's so mad. Stupid kid. Get hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Well, we could chase after her like you guys did. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Heck yeah, I want to be a pirate. You understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates, the terror of the sea. They don't seem that scary, to be honest. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. Link does not seem that much different in age from Tetra. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. That doesn't really have anything to do with us, now does it? How do you figure that? Hello, mailman. Oh there. So who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Also, this dude just flew in. This dude literally flew in to interrupt with our conversation. Like, he was not here. He had already flown away. He came back to interrupt. All I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. Valid. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Ah, sassy. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Kind of reminds me of the bird from Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. Both, actually, but most specifically the Tears of the Kingdom one. The newsletter bird. How he always talks about how, because he travels all over the place, he hears many, many things from his little bird friends. Have any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter, whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. Unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears. Does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. Also, I think the blonde... Well, no. I'm not like that. Bird should know that, though. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. Yeah, he's got you there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Alpha here who saved you from the monsters of the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, this dude is just ripping them to shreds. I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Alpha's sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? The place that's, like, my opinion, very not fun the first time. Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be reasonable for you to give Alpha a little help. Be unreasonable for you to give Alpha a little help now, would it? Yeah, let me be a pirate. I need you to tell me that. In order to consider it. Lately, I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this forsaken fortress. It is a pretty awesome name, but also not a very welcoming one. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave. It's stupid. I mean, I have more weapons than you guys do on you right now. Come on, even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Okay, Mito 2.0. Can't get through unless you have a sword and shield. Doing this again? One more thing. Once we leave, you'll be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I can't say goodbye to Aaron, unfortunately, but Grandma's still here. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. How long has this dude been sitting here? Was this dude here this whole time? I did not notice him at all. Wait, was he here during the cutscene? I saw these two, obviously, because they were in the cutscene, but like, where did this guy come from? I like this guy, but where did you come from? Hey, a shrimplet. Adorable nickname. Are you gonna be our new pirate swabby? Because any new swabby reports to me. This means I don't have to wash the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. Oh god. No, but really, was he there the whole time? If he was, I actually did not notice. Oops. I like him though, he's cool. Nico, that's his name. I was trying to remember his name. Thank you, Nico. Funny little guy. Yeah, I don't think we can up there yet. Where'd your pot go? Thought I heard Arrow's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? Pot lady was so concerned she doesn't even have her pot anymore. What is it, Alpha? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the ghouls? About that. I'll get her back, don't worry about it. Shield is gone? Grandma's immediately turned away. Seems so sad, though. Alpha. Poor Grandma. Is this what you're looking for? It's a very nice shield. Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Link is looking very guilty. Very saddened. I mean, yeah. Hold R to defend yourself. You can also hold R to defend while L targeting. I love how he's stolen the pose. I guess it's true. Arrow really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster can take such a sweet young child? I'm not king that kind of monster. We'll get her back, Grandma. Don't you worry. It'll take a few dungeons, but we will get her back. Although, I don't think she doesn't actually return to the island, does she? I don't think she actually returns to the island. But she's free! Oh, Carol. Alright, we're off to join pirates. Don't worry, Grandma, I'm gonna run off with a gang of pirates. Save her. I got this. Don't you worry about it. Me and these people I just met are gonna save her. Trust. There you go, okay. I got a shield. Can I go with you guys now? That's a decrepit old shield. Excuse you, it is an awesome shield. Ma'am. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? It's made of metal. Don't be so mean. You ready? Then let's go. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Dissing my shield. You don't got a shield, Tetra. Where's your shield? Good luck, Alpha! Good luck finding Earl! Do you think that guy's main job is to just bang the gong? Like that's his duty? If you are the guy who bangs the gong when we leave. Grandma! This decision was made very quickly, but don't worry about it. We got this. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? I hope so. That seems like a cool job, right? Are you sure you should just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. We just left. It's both too soon and too early to quit. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from Hannah. One of the most emotional scenes in this franchise. Yeah. I teared up as a little youngin'. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? And then Tetra immediately just cuts it out. It's like, you can quit now if you want. That was a sad moment. You can go back. Mood killer Tetra. Listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you. There's his name. So you better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. I mean... Isn't everyone else just kind of standing around deck? Into the big blue, boys. Turn the ship full to starboard. We head for the North Seas. Listen, Shrimp, you're really creeping me out standing there like that. So quit it, yeah? Stay out of my way. Way out of my way. Go down below and find Nico. That's port, sir. We're turning to starboard, right? No. Oh, this guy! That Nico didn't make out half bad, with you being the new Swabby and all. New Swabbies always get sucked in the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. It sure sounds like Nico's happy to finally not be the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Crabs in a bucket. Don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine as long as you don't disobey him. I want to talk to Gong Man. Who I guess is actually Catapult Man? Your name's off, right? That's one weird get-up you got on there. So what's the deal? Is that popular back on your island or what? It's a one-day outfit I just decided to keep. Now that I think about it, though, I think I've seen an outfit like that set before somewhere. Actually, you're wearing something to nowhere, sir. Can't jump off the boat. Okay, I wanted to try. Well, there might be someone up in the crow's nest. Just want to check in with all the pirates first. Is there someone up here? There is. You, get out of the way, will you? Turn around right now. Climb down. I've got a telescope too, dude. We can be telescope buddies. Telescope buddies. Your eye is floating off your face. I'll be telescope pals. I don't think you want to be telescope buddies. Shame. Let's go talk to Nico. Stop right there. I gave him that voice only purely because I remembered the game reps. This is Miss Tetris cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think it. This dude's job is just to guard the doorway to her bedroom, huh? You got locks for that, sir. Oh well, now ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your supervisor, Nico. I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? This is a very empty pirate ship also. I always wondered why the ship is so empty down here. Now first off, you have to take the test that all new pirates have to take. Bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like, so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. He's already power tripping. He's been not bottom of the rung for all of 10 minutes, and he's already on a power high. First off, you gotta press the switch. This is the only easy part. Just walk up to it and tell it, press the switch pressed. This minigame is fun. Check it out. Lots of platforms rise up from the floor. You gotta jump on them. So I was able to jump to the first one myself, but what about them? But that next one's too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. Watch out for the open flame, sir. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it, swing until you get close to the next platform, jump like a little dangerous to be jumping on a, you know, suspended candle, open flame like that. But that's the fun of it. Think you can get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. Platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, we have to start over. Oh. Probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year. One tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. I'll give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. First off, let's reset it. Get the full time. Alright. First try, let's go. Alright, that was the test run. What are you doing? You have to jump and make it over here. Falling on is a part of the program, Swabby. One thing I forgot to tell you. Change direction. Okay. I may have overshot it. That was my bad. This is the real first try. This is the real one. This is the non-practice run. Okay. Doing it. Oh, I almost didn't make the last one. Ooh, see, first try, I told you. First freaking try. You did it already? I'm proud to have you guys as my we made Nico proud. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not, but that'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Thank you, almighty Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. That's a good sign. You can have this, just make sure no one sees you take it. Don't think I'm supposed to have this. Royal bag. Keep the items you get from enemies in this handy pouch. It's a really cool design. That'd make like a cool like trick-or-treat bag, actually, now that I think about it. Because Halloween's coming up. That'd be cool design, like have to have that as your your candy bag. Huh. Be cute. Hold up to 8 types of items. And you press buttons to use it. Oi! Alpha, we reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here. It was actually pretty fast. Thank you, Nico. But there's still so much stuff I have to teach you. This is so lame. Oh, well, I guess I can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do. We will make you proud, Master Nico. By doing it backwards. Never mind. We did part of it backwards. Hopefully that works. I did not mean to. Oh, my bad. Alright, time for by far my least favorite part of the game. Forsaken Fortress, let's go. I don't like doing this place. Come on. I didn't realize they had a voice line for that. Hey, Alpha, here I am, up here. Now we go into the crow's nest. Like how we're hiding behind a rock. They can still see us. Like, the rock isn't hiding the mast. It's still pretty obvious we're here. Although the music is awesome. For the first part of the Forsaken Fortress. What were you doing with Nico? That's Master Nico to you, man. Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? No. Game wasn't stupid, you're stupid. Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I wonder what... Is there any lore on that band of pirates? Ah, I knew it. Look! Over there! By that window. The rolls? Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. I'm curious as to the line of logic on that one. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. No kidding. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Uh-oh. Like, how did they catch you off guard, man? How do you end up in this situation as a surprise? Don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. It's not the only way. You can just, like, swim. Or do something other than incredibly dangerous. This will kill him. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Yeah, I'm gonna die from this? Is everybody ready? Yeah, no. This is how you kill someone. Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. Are you... Do they do this often? How many people have you killed? In his faces. Yep, he's dead. And that's what makes this first trek so annoying. No sword. Immediately after getting it, no sword. And here we are, the Forsaken Fortress. I do like how they included stealth elements. I'm not the biggest fan of it. But I like that they tried it. Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, you apologize for that? I guess my aim was off by a little bit. How about the fact that you almost killed me? That look on your face, priceless. It probably make a good face. I slipped the stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through this stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see spark the A button, you better press that button. This is the Navi Rock. I put the stone in your quest status screen. Press buttons to see it. But listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, understand? Gotcha. See if I can just run and get the red rupee. So. Got it. Look at that. Ballsy move. Hey, look at that. Who needs to hide when you can just be fast? I'm actually surprised I did that without getting caught, to be quite honest. I never remember the order to do this place. That's probably also why I don't like this place, because I never remember how to do it. I mean, I've only played the game, like... I've played it like 2 or 3 times, but not since I finished it. Have I played it. So, that's probably why I don't remember it. I love the boat uses it to talk to you and it goes, hey! It's a family thing, like daughter, like father, right? I don't think this is the right way to go, but I want to look anyway. This is where the... No? Let's go this way anyway. But even like watching people play through this area, I can't even be like, yeah, they're supposed to go here and then do this thing whenever they play through. I'm like, I don't remember how this area works at all. I don't remember the order to do any of this. So we'll be just exploring around a little bit. Treasure. Beating this game so many times is stupid the first time through. I got so lost and frustrated here. Yeah! Especially like, as like a kid at the time. Getting out of this... I got the compass. Ooh. This area took me so long to beat. I just kept getting lost. Nowadays, like, I look at the map, I'm like, oh, it's a pretty straightforward map. It's just I never know what direction you're supposed to be going in. But, like, as a kid, the map, it was labyrinthian. Just got lost all the time. It's literally a circle, but still got lost constantly. All I remember is it's a good idea to get rid of the searchlights. Oh, I don't think you need to. At least not all of them. Listen, Alpha, there's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. Also another really cool thing they did in this game. But that's just me. What will you do? You can just pick up weapons and use them. That's so cool. And I'm glad that they kind of keep that in some form in other Zelda games. Like, you can do it in Twilight Princess to a degree. It's certainly what you can do in the Switch games. You would think that, like, the searchlights being pointed up like that would be, like, a distress signal. Whoops, I did not mean to throw it off. 1 second, sir. I need to pick that back up again. Okay, sir. You'd think that would be, like, a distress signal, and they would all take that as a sign of, like, hey, something's going on over there. But I guess not, huh? I guess I'll just throw that. I think... I think you can cheese a lot of this if you make this jump. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, there's an invisible wall, I think. It looked like there was one. Can you make that jump? I thought you could, but... Maybe I'm mistaken, but it definitely seems like the game stopped me a little bit there. When I was trying to jump across. Let's do it one more time. But I think... Yeah, there's definitely a wall there. Okay, never mind. You can't do that. There's absolutely a you cannot jump over there wall. It was worth a shot. Another treasure chest? One heck of a wall. Dungeon map! Didn't we already have the map? I know we didn't pick it up, but like... This place is straightforward enough that like once you go into one room, you can kind of see it all, right? There's the dungeon cell. We can get out. I guess we'll drop down. Why not? Whoa, what was that? Oh, hello there! Wow, okay, hold on, let me pause the game. Welcome in! Hello, mellow level. Welcome in, welcome in! Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out real quick while I'm not getting robbed by rats. How are you doing? What were you playing? Baton Kados, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. That is a long name. Welcome, welcome! Hello, fellow GameCube gamer. Hope your week's going better. Thank you! It's going a little better. I'm playing Wind Waker. Definitely helps. How are you? That's right, Baton Kados, that's a GameCube game too, right? I've not actually played that series. Well, thank you for the, yeah, thank you for the raid. My, notifications updated a little late. I was kind of hoping that would work. Welcome in! My name is Alpha. I like to play all sorts of games, but lately I think I've just been doing a lot of Zelda games. Because it's kind of my favorite series. And that's how we ended up here. Also how we ended up in a jail cell. Welcome in. If you need to, you know, take off, lurk, eat, rest, do what you gotta do. And, I appreciate you coming in. Been hitting the GameCube games hard lately. Went through Wind Waker recently. It's a favorite of mine. Yeah! Wind Waker definitely brings back the memories. This is probably one of, if not my favorite GameCube games as well. I did have to go through a bunch of setup to get this working, so now that I have the GameCube working on here, I'm excited to play more games as well. I didn't play a ton of various different games as a kid, GameCube games as a kid, but definitely, I feel weird saying GameCube is an underrated console because like it is, but all my friends love the console to death, so like amongst the people I grew up with, it was certainly not underrated. We loved the thing. So it was kind of shocking to hear a lot of people didn't quite feel the same. If you switch to first person when crawling in tunnels, you can see around corners. Oh, I know that. But that was one of my favorite consoles ever. I still have my GameCube, my actual GameCube, lurking around a little bit somewhere. Never had a lot of GameCube games, but I really liked the ones they had. Yeah, it was a small collection, but the GameCube, it didn't have a lot of misses, did it? Almost everything on there was just amazing, and you can kind of tell because like a lot of people really want like Virtual Console and all that stuff for the GameCube, just because everything on it was so good. First console you owned? Reminds me, I need to find a way to stream from GameCube so I can play the Star Fox Hitting Dinosaurs game. The GameCube was also It was not the first console I owned, but like it was the first console that was like in my name, because like my dad had a bunch of consoles and all that stuff. Because he liked to, I can't get on the ladder. He liked to play games too, kind of. But the GameCube was like the first console that I got that was like, hey, this is his. This is for him. So it was kind of like that. And I can help you set up GameCube stuff as well, Amy, if you need to. Because I just spent most of my day doing that already. So, I can help you with that. And you want to play, that's Star Fox Adventures, right? The dinosaur one? That game is... I was trying to be really sly and kill him by throwing it at him. Didn't work. There you go. That game is really cool. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. Pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy, like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. I actually have a bit of a story about Star Fox Adventures. So like I said, like my friends and I, we all had GameCubes. We all had our own little mini collections. Small though they may be, filled with absolute bangers. My friend, who lived the one neighborhood over, he actually had Star Fox Adventures. Retrieving salad. Okay, go get salad. And I remember seeing him play it as a kid and thinking it was like the coolest thing ever. So naturally, I asked my parents, hey, can we get this Star Fox game? And then we went out to the store one day, I think it was like for my birthday or something, and then that was not at all what I meant to do. And I went out and got the Star Fox game. But what I actually ended up getting was Star Fox Assault. Because Star Fox Adventure, Star Fox Assault, kind of easy to mix those two up as a kid. In hindsight, I think I got the better one. It was not the game I was thinking of, but Star Fox Assault itself, I think, is a really, really good game. I think it's considered one of the worst of the Star Fox series? I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. It had some really, really fun multiplayer that my friends and I just played so much of and had a blast with. Really, really cool game. I also really want to revisit that one. It's certainly the more Star Fox. It is the only one of the two that is like actually Star Fox. But at the time, I had also only barely known about Star Fox. And so I wanted Star Fox Adventure because just like you said, David, it's the more Zelda one, and I like Zelda more. So that's why I wanted it. It was like Zelda. And I think I had like only barely played like a little bit of Star Fox 64 and Star Fox Original on the NES at the time, so I was like not very well engrossed in the series as I was with Zelda. But I do think I came out slightly better in the end because Star Fox Assault, I had that game. I love that game. And it was one of the most popular, like whenever my friends would come over for a sleepover, it was like one of the most popular things we would play. Is you just load up Star Fox Assault and do the multiplayer, and I don't know if any of you guys have played the multiplayer of that game. It is really freaking cool, especially for the time. It's a multiplayer shooter. I'm just a barrel. So think of those kind of games. Except on a lot of maps, you can actually, like, some players can get into R-Wings, some players can get into tanks. So you can have, like, tank versus R-Wing battles. You can have foot versus R-Wing, foot versus tank. You can have all sorts of combinations of things going on at once. And I think it was really, 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 especially for its time, that was really cool. You could have one player, like, flying around an R-Wing, and then jump out and stand on the R-Wing's wings and snipe another player, while another player is in a tank. It was so cool. That also being said, Star Fox Adventures, I never owned, never got a copy of. I do also really want to play that one. As it said, it's not really much of a Star Fox game, but oh, that was quite the jump there. But I still have that part of me that always wants to play it. I bet that game's much more fun multiplayer. Yes. I still really like the single player. Don't get me wrong. It's still a really, really fun game single player. But it's, it's standard Star Fox. Not saying that's bad, but like, they all kind of do the same thing. It's the multiplayer that really kind of made it unique. I think some of the other Star Fox games did have multiplayer also. I think the Star Fox Command for DS had multiplayer. I think Star Fox 64 3D had multiplayer, I think. Though those are more of what you expect. It's R-Wing versus R-Wing. Certainly most of my time playing Star Fox Assault was multiplayer. And it did get me into the series, actually, much more than 64 did. Because, admittedly, I played 64, as I said, a little bit, but I never was, like, terribly into it. It's not until Star Fox Assault that I got more into, like, hey, this series is pretty cool. I came in through a ladder, right? Which is over here. Is that the really way I came in? Okay, yeah, it must have been, right? So we got rid of all the spotlights. So we should be able to make it to the top. I just have to remember how to do that. If I recall correctly, the best way to do that is in the boat area? I'm trying my hardest to remember how this works. I think when you're in the dock, there's a bigger door that I didn't go through. I think that's the way up. Let's try it and see how that goes. I think I can just swim in there. Oh, that's... Okay, well, thankfully there was wire, though. I think I can just swim in there. And hopefully there's a ladder up. The latter parts of this I remember a little bit better than the beginning. Yeah, there's a ladder, okay. I think this is where I need to be. Oh. There are no moblins here, no? I might have been wrong. I think I was very wrong. Do I need to be up there? I think I might actually need to be on the second floor of this thing. Well, that's an issue. I don't remember how to get up there. Oh, you didn't see me. That worked. Okay, that worked. I thought for sure I was gonna get caught there. Turns out just roll faster. You're good. I'm amazed that worked. I think this is how I can get up there. I mean, I can go up from here. It's just kidding. Is there a door there? Probably. Where does this door lead? When I go back. Yeah, okay, this is where I was, I think. Ganon installed his one laser weapon in the bedroom for some reason. You'd think he would protect more of that. Well, okay. The bedroom is an important place to protect, don't get me wrong. But also, you'd think, Big Bad Villain would use that in his own bedroom? Instead of the, bedroom of the lackeys. Also, laser technology. We just have that now. And he only uses it here, like you said. Although the Tower of the Gods does have a bit of lasers in them, but that's not Ganon that does that. Those are just lasers that are there. Oop. Got it! In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. The path to the tower begins in the rear of that room. You got that? Yep. Also, red herring crate. I don't think this crate does anything. But as a kid, oh, you can just break it. I actually didn't know that. I remember pushing that thing around trying to figure out where it goes. It does not go anywhere. It is just a crate that you can apparently break. I had never tried to roll into it, apparently. That's the door I'm looking for. Okay, we were in the right room, just the wrong floor. Can we speed run this like we normally do? No, speed runs. It's a generous word. Can we rush this a little bit? Be a little patient? Nope. Not me. Just a barrel. I'm just a little barrel. A little further. Alright, and we're good. You mother... That was rude. Alright, I think we're good. Nope. He's gonna come up the stairs. Oh, okay, we're good. I did not know the rats could knock you out of the barrels, too. That was, that could have been bad. We're actually mostly through, though. This has gone a lot faster than I was expecting. I was expecting to get lost. Way more and way harder. We could get way more lost than this. But it was pretty smooth sailing, to be honest. It's pretty hard to get lost from here on out. It's... Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay, well I spoke a little too soon. I know the path, though. Remember wandering around here for a long time as a kid? Don't you know it, man? It took forever. This place is just a labyrinth when you're a kid. And now that I look at it, I'm like, it's just it's kind of, it's just a circle that's really more of a straight line than anything. Like, you just need to know what, like, node on the circle you need to be on, and you're good. Therein lies the problem, knowing where you need to be. But, yeah, it's not as... Nope, nope. Dang it. I am admittedly trying to rush this a little too much and being impatient. That's entirely on me. That being said, it's also a little more fun. It's a little more fun to see if you can get away with those things. I have not, with the more recent examples. But I still like trying. That was a lost cause. So when he saw me, there was no saving that. Again, thankfully we do know the path, so just kind of gotta leave. If we can make it back to the central room, we're good to go. I don't think I can drop into the central room from here, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe if I go through the other door. It's so satisfying going back here, though. When you have the sword and you can actually... Yes, I'm aware. We were actually just up there. Okay. It's so much more satisfying the second visit. You actually fight things. Phantom Ganon shows up. You get the Skull Hammer. That's what it's called in this game. You get the Skull Hammer, which is also a really, really cool item design in this game. I love the design of that thing. the first playthrough of the Forbidden Fortress, by far my least favorite part of this game. The second run through, not my favorite, but it's actually pretty up there. Alright. Can we rush this one again? Ah! Camera! No! Okay. Alright. At some point, we have to actually take it seriously and slowly. I'm gonna put a little bit of blame on the camera on that one, but also, like, I wouldn't have been in that situation had I just done it right. The R2 button doesn't seem to work sometimes. I gotta figure out why that is. Sometimes I'll press it and Link just won't crap. I don't know what that is. Probably could have dropped the stealth section. Yeah. I don't think the game would suffer without this part of the game, without this dungeon. Especially so early on. Like, you just get the sword, and then they immediately take it away from you. I would be more okay with it if it weren't, like, literally at the very beginning of the game. They keep showing me that. Like, maybe if you'd done, like, a dungeon or two, and then they decide, like, hey, here's a new thing. You're gonna... Would have hurt my legs. We're gonna take away the sword, and now you gotta do the stealth section. I probably would have been more okay with it then. But, like, first dungeon, no sword, stealth. I like how the game doesn't have quite as slow of a start as other Zelda games, but I also don't think Wind Waker has the best start because of this. It definitely undercuts some of the more positive notes I thought that the beginning of the game had. It's not the worst thing. It didn't need to be though. It really didn't. Although, that being said, it does have the the possibly intended effect of making moblins seem pretty, like, intimidating and scary. Might be why they did it. Because having your first encounter with moblins be where you can't actually fight them, and that they can, you know, just instantly throw you in jail, and they're, you know, these big tough guys. That might have been what they were going for. Okay, didn't like that one. That might have been what they were going for. I don't know. The best thing about the stealth is how cathartic the return trip is. Yes. Where you can just breeze through it and, like, you don't have to worry about hiding in barrels anymore. I bounced off the wall. Found shenanigans on that one. That's not how walls work. They're not elastic. I suppose that's true. It makes the enemies feel threatening. Yeah, I really think that's what they're going for. And it made the, in my opinion at least, the I think they're called the Minoblins? The little pitchfork-wielding devil-looking dudes that show up in waves. It made them, like, really, really interesting enemies to me. Because I remember, as a kid, going into that room where they keep spawning, and just... I don't want to say I was scared, but I was just fascinated by all these little guys that just keep popping out of nowhere and look like little mini devils. I still think they're really interesting. Link's big old head is bouncy. It does look like a it does look like a ball, like a bouncy ball. Maybe that's what happened. But if I bounced off that wall, why didn't I bounce off the wall when they fired me into the Forsaken Fortress? That might have actually made things a little easier. His head do be inflatable looking though, so point taken. Hopefully a rat doesn't knock me out of the barrel this time. Okay. Finally back. I think more or less that this moblin is like the last moblin too. This guy, I think he's like the last one. Alright, let's not mess this one up this time. Casually look into the wall. Should be good to go. Alright, let's go. I always thought you could also just jump into that window, but no. There might be one more spotlight coming up. No. Almost fell. Also, the game that taught me what Seidel means. Seidel? I actually still don't know how to pronounce it, because I've never heard anyone actually say the word out loud. But I I learned what it meant because of this game. Thank you, Zelda, for occasionally teaching me words. Well, that's a cute note. Almost there. That was my Discord. I keep forgetting to mute this thing. Alright. Hopefully no more Discord things. Audible Discord things. Hey, sword! Big spike pit. Time for the first, I guess, boss of Zelda? This dude that we fought before, but with the shield now? I'm gonna beat you with your own weapon. Just to show off. Ooh. Is it just me or did the audio peak there? The game audio. That last note did not sound right. Sounded a little crunchy. But that might just be me hearing things. It sounded like it though. And there's Errol and two other girls we haven't met yet. And a lot of pigeons. Or I guess those are seagulls. A lot of seagulls. Very adorable seagulls. Helmarock? This is the Helmarock King. I always get their names mixed up. Ow. Now, very, very cool cutscene. Where we get to see for the first time Ganon. His face. Link's face in this game always gets me. His expressions are always so good. I love how expressive the Wind Waker Link is. I always get a chuckle out of him. That's one powerful throw. Especially with your mouth. Just like chuck him with your mouth like that. Dang. And we're dead again. Expressions are top notch. I love how they added in the Wii U version the ability to like take selfies with the camera and you can make Link do all these faces. I love how they leaned into the goofy faces on that. Pull yourself together. This game made Link a lot more fun, yeah. For a Zelda game where they would hint at an environment with a... Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Um, was it the first? I think it might. I think it was. Where like you are surprisingly dull-witted. Um, where Link would actually like look at things of interest to kind of like give you a hint. I know a lot of other games have done that for a long time. Like I know a lot of horror games, of course, because I love those. Um, like the old Resident Evil and Silent Hills, they will do that very frequently. The character will turn their head and look at something that they want you to notice. But yeah, I think this is the first Zelda game that did that. And here's Boat, everyone's favorite Boat. Surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? Suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. We got a talking boat! This is irrelevant to anything, but sometimes there's a beep in the background of your audio. I think from the mic. Oh, okay. I will take a look at the VOD and see if I can notice it and figure out what that is. And that might be not be the mic. That might be something else beeping, but I don't know what it could be getting picked up on that. But I'll look into that. Thanks for pointing it out, David. I'll look into it. Thought it was a smoke detector, low battery. Huh. So, there is something in my house that does beep occasionally. And it is annoying. But it also is barely audible in the room where I stream. Like, I don't hear it most of the time. So if it's picking that up, which it might be, because, like, if anything, that might be it. I am surprised at the strength of this mic to be able to... Oh, wait. Did you just hear it? Did you just hear a beep while I was talking? Because that might have been... I heard a beep. It beeped really loud this time. And even I heard it. So that must mean that I think the mic picked that one up. Yes? Okay, that's what it is. That's what I get for making stream louder. I guess so. I guess I increased the gain on the mic so much so that it's picking up that very, very faint beep that's literally 2 floors down from where I'm streaming. And in, like, a completely separate room. You've heard it every stream? Wow. There's unfortunately not much I can do about that. It's not a smoke detector that's broken, but it's along the same line. It's an old security system that just like that's like been long since disabled. That for some reason likes to beep still. It's basically the same thing as a smoke detector that's broken that beeps. It has the same exact effect. It's very annoying. But I'm actually very amazed that the mic is picking that up. Wow. I guess the mic was worth the money. Holy cow. That mic is picking things up that are very, very hard to hear. It's the coolness detector. And there it is again. Yeah, that's a... Like... We'll get back to the game in a second, but I want to talk about this mic being weird. So... It's interesting that the mic isn't picking up... Because it's worth noting that, like... I don't have a headphone set right now. So... I'm actually streaming and all the game audio is coming out of my monitor. And... my mic is right by my monitor. And I set it up so that the mic should be filtering out background noise that I'm not talking, that's not me talking. So, unless I'm mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The mic is not picking up the monitor that's directly next to it, but it's picking up the beeps from 2 floors away. That's crazy. I will think about finding a way to make that so it's not an issue. I mean, you say it's not an issue, it's not bothering you, but I should still filter it out. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But thank you for pointing that out, and I'm perplexed at the capabilities of this mic. And you know what? Now that you say that, I'm hearing it a lot more. Huh. The moment you pointed out, I think it decided to start beeping more. I swear. Hopefully it will stop. Please. They can hear me. I guess we'll get back to the game. I'll figure that out. No, good. It's good that you pointed it out. I had no idea that you could hear that, and I don't want that to be audible because it would annoy me. Nobody got any sleep that night. It's like thinking about breathing. Yeah, just like you, I've lived with it for so long. I've tuned it out. So I swear it's beeping more now. It's doing this just to spite me. I've tuned it out. So I barely noticed. Anyway, this is the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. You're very cool, but also very menacing looking, Bo. Alpha, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I love how, like, patiently and attentively he's sitting there. He's, like, world's best listener right there. Look at him. Beeps, man. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. Suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. Story time with Boat. By the way, boats can talk. I want a boat that'll tell me stories. I don't have any place to put a boat. Or at least let my car tell me stories and know the radio does not count. Max's house had a security beep like that the first couple of years he lived there, and I think he just removed the devices instead of addressing the issue. You see, that's the thing, Amy. I have removed most of the device. It's the remaining part of the device that I can't remove that's beeping. It has had no purpose for, like, almost a decade, because, like, it's just... no one has used it. And I just took it out. And it's still beeping. It's like the telltale heart, but the security system. The heart that keeps beating. The heart that keeps beating even though the body's dead. It's the security system that keeps beeping even though the security system itself is gone. King Boat. That's spoilers, Amy. We don't know that he's a king yet. Well, no, he calls himself a king of Red Lions. Never mind. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. That's Ganondorf. His name is Ganondorf. Forgot the Dorf. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. I wonder if a magnet can kill it. That's a thought. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I don't know why he would seal the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Just realize we're here for the birth of Alpha Lore, the Telltale security system. Don't make this a thing. Tell me, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Yeah, I'm not gonna give up on her. And will you do anything to save her? Heck yeah, I promise Grandma. You don't go back on Grandma, promise. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as you go forward, advising you on what we should do and where you must go. This is a very helpful boat. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. Hey, excuse me, sir. I practice with the Orca. I was trained by Orca and Master Nico. I am not weak. I am strong. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Link nodders. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't have a sail, dude. No, I think he's gonna tell me that now. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. A boat with no sail can sail no seas. He's got a point. I have brought you here far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island, which is also... Oh, it's not. I chose a different one. Never mind. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a variety of goods. I was going to say that's the island I chose for the backdrop, but I realized last second I changed it to the starting island. Outset. If you search hard enough... Well, that makes sense. I spelled outset now that I think about it. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. Sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. I just realized why it was called Outset Island, because it's literally the outside of the adventure. Oh my god. This game is how old, and I just now realized that. I just now realized it because it's the outset at the start of the adventure. I guess I never really thought about it. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sale must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. What if I want to play? What if I want to play with the pigs? I want to play with the pigs. Windfall Island. In the little kid gang. That kid's strut. That kid has... I wish I had an ounce of that kid's confidence. I want pig. Pig. We take that. The pigs are so cute. No, we don't got cocos, but we got these adorable little pigs. Oh, I'm shaking off the water. The gas cloud is kind of gross, but outside of that, the pigs are adorable. You unironically like that little newsy jerk kid. Honestly, I can kind of see it. Like, he's kind of a jerk, but like, he's kind of cool. He has the strut and he owns it. I can respect it. I respect him. So I can see it. I got you. I feel you. Probably faster to just hit them with the sword. Can we rescue Tingle? He's a little Chadlet. Little kid Chad. That sounds weird to say, but you know what I mean. Can we rescue the opposite of cool? Tingle? With his little Flava Flav clock? I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. We're not dressed the same. We are not dressed the same, sir. Do not compare us. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? You're not saved yet, dude. Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle's my name. I've been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. I have not said a word to this man. He's just going off. Do not lump me in with your kind, sir. Tingle is... He's a fun character. But he's also very strange. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of... I do still like Tingle, though. In the long run. I just like to dunk on him, because he's very odd. Please, Mr. Furry, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. I mean, come on, dude. You don't make it hard. But I do think Tingle's fun. Hooray! Thank you so very much. Here's Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kulu Limpa. Become an item. I love how he poses with you. He does the item pose with you. He gave you the Tingle Tuner. An item that has no use to me. Because we can't do any of that stuff. Although I did have a Game Boy connector as a kid, and I did use it. Oh, I skipped some stuff. Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of the fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? Is that a euphemism for, like, going to heaven? We're getting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Gonna have to. At some point. You got Tingle's chart. He's doing the pose again. What kind of chart could it be? Head up to see, then press up and check your charts to find out. The Tingle Tuner was cool when you got to use it, which was pretty rare. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. As a little brother? Oh, did you get to, like, help your big brother playing it or something? Or a sister? Oh. I actually don't know what siblings you have, David. I don't think I've ever asked. But, along the same lines, the Game Boy Advance connector was awesome for Four Swords Adventures. That game... I wish they brought it back in like an actual playable way. Don't go right or left. It would be really, really cool. You have one brother? Okay, so you're big bro. So you gotta help him out with the Tingle Tuner and all that? That sounds neat. It was just me playing it. At least when it came to the Game Boy Advance, so... I don't have that experience, but... It's nice that it, like, allowed your big bro to include you. Oh, we're going backwards. Four Swords of Adventures needs a Switch port. Yes, it does. It needs some kind of playable port where you can actually, like, do the multiplayer in a way that's not insanely cumbersome. Go first person to see around corners. Yeah. You can also see when there's a trap because you can see the wood, too. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Whoops. That's okay. We got rupees. That's what we were there for. No, I'm a little bro by 13.5 months. Okay, so bye-bye to you. Appreciate the tip, though, Amy. Appreciate it. Four Swords is just so good. It is really good. It's... I wish more people could play it. Hi, Tofi! Welcome in, Tofi! You lurk, but I'm gonna give you a shout-out. Can't hide from that. Have a good lurk, though. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope your vacation's going well. Everyone go follow Tofi. She's on break right now, but go follow her anyway. I command it. That's not the right window to open up. We love Tofi in this stream. Gonna lurk a bit as well and recover from stream. Alright, have a good lurk! And, I swear I'll fix the beeping. I'll figure something out. But thanks for stopping by and thanks for the raid! And thank you both Tofi and Mellow Level for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate y'all. And of course, oh, thanks for the follow, Mellow! Take care, everyone. And of course, I appreciate you too, David and Amy. I just want to say it again. I appreciate everyone who shows up. It means a lot. I forgot what I was doing. I was talking and then I just ran into a circle, didn't I? The brain goes off when I yap. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away. I want to know this guy's story. I want to know this dude's story. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. Well, can we tell me what that is, please? The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you. I wish to open up a business here in this town, so I'm in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Yeah, sure. Yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. You know, I need a drink. Throat was getting a little dry. It kind of is sad in a way that this dude sold his apparently like family heirloom to fund his business. Like, I get the gumption, but like, I wish there was kind of an option to just, like, in real life, I would be like, don't sell your heirloom. I'll give you money to help start it up, especially if I were like, you know, rich like in this game. As I promised, please take that. And of course, it's the sale. But like, I kind of feel bad buying this dude's heirloom off of him. We need it. And it actually helps him in the long run because he can like start his business now. But I do kind of feel bad. You made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. And there's the sale. We actually are already ready to go. We'll do a little more exploring though. Can we get the picto box yet? I love the designs of like all the characters on this island. Like, look at this dude. Look at this dude. I love all their designs. No. I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? No. Intriguing. Beguiling. I know you're just a small child, but I found one can rarely trust strangers. Where is it you've come from, young sir? Come from a land across the seas. I'm sorry, but the years have made me wary. Once, long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious picto box was stolen. Tell me, young sir, why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? Alright, I'm friends, I'm taking off for the night. I'm getting EP and all the devices are almost dead. Good night, Amy. Rest well and take care. I will see you probably stream tomorrow, right? I'll make sure to drop by and say hi. And we'll figure out I'll help you figure out the audio too. We'll find settings that work. And also, if you need help with GameCube stuff, let me know. I can help you. I, as you can see, have just done it. So, I can help you set that up too if you need it. But take care and have a good night, Amy. Rest well before all your devices die. Why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? I spread kindness where I can, and still my box does not come back to me. It is a sad thing. Also, man. You may look like a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone. Shoo, shoo. Oh, he literally actually shooed me. He actually waved me away. Poor guy, though. Gave someone a room for the night, and his precious picto box got stolen. Oh, gang of little twerps. Oh, I do love them, though. Oh, game hitched there for a second. I think. Do I need the windmill to get up there? Let's play the... Can we play the cannonball game? I.e. the kaboom and sploosh game. I love how into it this guy gets. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? And then he gets so into it. Okay then, ahem. Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dorvalski. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral! Red alert! All hands on deck! Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. They have sonar in this world? What? Where? Ah, who? I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. He kind of dropped the accent for a second there. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. Destroy the marauding squid plots. I'm actually having fun doing the accent too, to be honest. You must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use the stick to move the cursor and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instructions you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Excellent. So far, our best sailor... Wow, he has a lot more dialogue than I remember. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. Sploosh. Sploosh. I absolutely adore this man. Sploosh. 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 Oh, this is not going well though. Sploosh. Kaboom! I remember in high school, my friends and I, like, I remember bringing this game up with some of my friends in high school, and instantly everyone knew the sploosh and kaboom! And that was, like, our favorite thing to just yell out in the quiet all the time. Is like, we would just be sitting there studying and someone would just go, sploosh, or kaboom! I just love it. I'm gonna go out on a limb and actually say this is probably my favorite NPC in the game. I love this guy. We did not do it in 20 though. Oh, bad news. Sailor, the enemies have retreated, and he immediately falls out of character. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. Wanna try again? Alright, let's see if we can get it in the remaining tries that we have. Hey, that's a good start. That's a great start. Oh my god, there's actually 2 here. There has to be. Oh my god. We got rid of the 3 and the 4. That's an awesome start. Now watch as we completely squander that incredible start. Yep. Oh! We barely got it. Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Oh my god, I forgot he does the kids too. Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. That man may not have a lot of enthusiasm outside of the game, but when he gets into it, he gets into it. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And, don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. Absolutely love that dude. I cannot say it enough how much he's like my favorite NPC in the game. This takes us up to the windmill. But we can't do anything at the windmill yet. Okay. I think it's time to head out to the next island. More stuff will happen here as the game goes on. But for now, the main goal is really just the sail. Okay, one thing I do want to do. One last stop. I want to stop by the bomb shop. I want to see just how outrageous the prices are. I remember them being crazy expensive, but I want to see just how crazy expensive the bombs are. Which, I'm going to be perfectly honest. To be fair, if you're buying a bomb, it probably should be expensive. This is the bomb shop. Go on and use the controls to look around. 10, 20, they're 10,000 rupees for... They're 1,000 rupees a bomb? I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now. Beat it. Again, I get it. They're bombs. Not something a kid should just go around and buy. And, again, frankly, they should be kind of expensive. People should not just be buying bombs. 1,000 rupees is kind of crazy, though. That'll change, but golly, man. That's pricey. Oh, that look in your eyes. So you found yourself a sale, have you? I got them, I found a sale look in my eyes, don't I? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hole and press A to climb aboard. Set the sail you got to Y, Z, or X, then press blah, blah, blah. Sail will catch the wind and it will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind you indicates the wind direction. Okay, I'm just telling us how to use the sail. I got it. Out of sea with a few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. Mark the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press up to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east. Off we go! Into the wild blue yonder. Oh, the game actually just stuck there for a second. And conveniently, the wind is already pointing in the direction we need to go. And we're out on the open seas. With the ever-famous sailing music at our back. Oh, dang, I missed the start of that little thing, huh? Is that an island we can do anything on yet? Let's get the Wind Waker first. Let's focus on the main thing at hand. Except, actually, I do want to fight this boat first. Or this, pirate next, I guess it is. Why not? It's on the way, right? Oh, I way overshot it. My bad. I love the sailing game. I do think the added of the extra speed sail, I do think that's kind of necessary, because the sailing can take a little long. And while the music is nice, the initial sail speed's maybe a little on the slower end. So I do appreciate the fact that on the HD version I met for that guy to die on the platform. I do appreciate that. That being said, again, we're playing the GameCube version, so we don't got that. But that's fine. You can always yap or admire the music or scenery while we're sailing away. Red Rupee! What a pleasant surprise. The speed is secondary? Yeah, the main point is the not having to play the Wind Waker to change the wind every time. And if I'm being perfectly honest, the debate I had on whether to play the GameCube version. Yeah, automatic wind direction. That's definitely the best part of it. The decision to play this versus the Wii U version, the only reason why it was so close was because of that sale. Like, the Wii U version looks really nice, but it really came down to, do I want to go with, like, the more nostalgic, like, OG version of the game, or do I want that sale? And it could have gone either way, to be honest, but I think the deciding factor for going with the OG version was actually that I wanted to set up GameCube for streaming. To be quite honest, that's the main reason. There on the horizon, I wanted to set this up, so Wind Waker is a good excuse to do that. This is our destination island, Dragon Roost Island. The nostalgia is also great, and also one of the best music in the series right here. Love it. Right atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe, who inhabit this island, about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. Where did you get that, sir? This is the Wind Waker. It's a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayer to the gods. It's in my mouth all of a sudden. Don't ask where I got it. I don't... Where did he pull that out from? Like, it wasn't always in his mouth. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods. But I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First conduct in 3/4 time. Another thing that this game does that's just so different from the others, and that's so cool. They kind of switched from a traditional instrument to, you know, the conductor's baton, the Wind Waker. Which is not only a really, really, really cool idea, like, instead of playing music, you're conducting it. But also, like, the whole 3/4, 4/4, I forgot however many the last one was. And kind of like, just the whole idea of it's really, really cool. What's that in your mouth? Spit it out right now. King over Lions, what do you got in there? Spit it out. Where'd you get that? And then he just like swims away like a pet in trouble. Very nice. That was splendid. Now next is 4/4 time. So I think the last one's 6, right? Next, hold left to change rhythm. Isn't that... Wait, Isn't this an actual song in the game? Isn't this like the command call or whatever it is? The one that you play to take control of things? 6/4? Not bad for your first time using it. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's 6, right? So conduct with it in 6. Yep, 6/4 time. By tilting, I keep calling it 6/4 like it's fraction, isn't it? Technically called 6/4. You do well, remember that. Oh, we don't even get to practice that. Okay, that's fine. You received the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Equip the thing. Alright. Wind Waker. Okay, I keep, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. Uh-oh. That's not mapped right. Oh, no. Hold on a second. I was gonna say, I keep... Like, when I was playing Ocarina of Time, the C-stick is mapped to the right control stick. And so I'm used to using the right control stick to select items, that I keep going to this menu and trying to map things to the right control stick. That's not how this works in this game. Also, I just realized, I was setting up my controller earlier. And I do not currently have a Z button mapped. Whoops. The Z button is not currently mapped to anything. Let me fix that. Where is... Isn't that on the right? Okay, that should work. It's not that I mapped the Z button to this button. Wait, that's not working. That's still not working. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I did map the Z button and I messed something up later. Because I just mapped it. Z. Oh, I see what I did. It's mapped twice. That's what I did. Okay, hold on. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. We should have a Z button now. Yes, okay. Cool. Okay, it's working out. My bad, I accidentally double mapped the button. Well, that was the problem. Do not attack the explosive fruit. I'm not telling me twice. One of my favorite moments of playing Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. Was going to the Ruta village and just listening to the music for a second and realizing that it was the remix of this song. That was... It actually brought a tear to my eye, to be honest. Like, hearing the song come back. It's brought back some lovely memories of playing this. I still very fondly remember sitting in front of the TV with my sister, who didn't play a whole lot of games, but she certainly loved this game, and she did play this one. Back when we were young, and taking turns playing Wind Waker all throughout the night. A good bonding experience with me and my sister was Wind Waker, and just very, very, very nice memories. I don't mean to be throwing it. I'm trying to displace it. Oh, I just press R. Okay, that's fine. My bad. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm trying to grab it. Yeah, my sister and I... This was one of the big bonding moments between us, was playing this game. I remember I also pointed out in Breath of the Wild, because when she played it, I was there when she played Breath of the Wild herself, and I pointed that out to her. I think she got a tear in her eye too, to be honest. It's just I just completely skipped over that man's dialogue. I am so sorry, sir. Is that so? Sorry, I was trapped in memory land. I skipped your dialogue, man. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us are very concerned. Oh, this is the same dude as before. Okay. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of your Aerie. Or our Aerie. It's another word I learned from this game. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Alpha. I'll be waiting. Fly, Birdman, fly! Can I do anything with the mailbox yet, or is that later? Good morning! I forgot about these very, very cheerful mailboxes. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nothing. I forgot about that. That they, like, actually talk to you. Wait. Can I do this thing now? Can I learn the Ballad of Gales now? I completely forgot about that. Ooh. I don't remember those crabs being that colorful. You see how, like, I don't want to say neon, but, like, very, very bright, like, blue and green on it? That looked really cool. I don't remember them being that colorful. They keep burrowing on me. I just want to take a look at your shell. Yeah. I like it. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Yeah, it's learning our first, I guess it would be songs, right? Composition? You learn the Wind's Requiem. Oh, it's the Wind's Requiem. What did I call it? Ballad of Gales? What's the Ballad of Gales from? I swear that's a thing in one of these games. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Hey, Studio Ghibli character here. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For beginners, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. I like you too. You're pretty cool. That tune you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing. Or a very bad thing. If you want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. Oh, it kind of reminds me of Flat and Sharp, too. You know, coming back to this game after having played so many other Zelda games, I'm like, they certainly like their tropes to use a lot. I'm not complaining because I like them too. But like this is just Flat and Sharp, isn't it? It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. Oh, hi, Bueno! Welcome in, Bueno! I used to play this all the time, but somehow I forgot about the Frog Spirits guy. Oh, how could you forget? He's so cool. Especially like the moment you encounter his brother for the first time. Absolutely terrifying as a kid. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, just ask my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Bueno spotted. Bye, Bueno. I'm surprised that it took me this long to come back to Wind Waker. Because I love so many things about this game. It's just so good. Like, don't get me wrong, Ocarina is still my favorite. It still has, like, the strongest nostalgia going for it. I think its dungeons are, like, my favorite of the entire series. I love that game to death. But Wind Waker has, like, an especially special place in my heart. I don't know how to describe it, but it's different. Its spot is unique. I should replay. When are they releasing this on Switch? Not trying to set up my Wii U. I so want them to release it on Switch, man. After, so I thought about playing the Wii U version of this, and I actually originally wasn't gonna play Wind Waker until much later because I kept banking on like, when Ocarina of Time is finished, I want to play another Zelda game. But surely they will announce Wind Waker on Switch at some point. And then they had the most recent Nintendo Direct, which at this point isn't very recent, but at the time, like these were questions I was asking before that Nintendo Direct, and it just still didn't show up, and I'm like, well, I guess we're still waiting longer if ever to get that. Hope it still happens. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Of all the Wii U games for them to not port to Switch, Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD. The moment Nintendo announces them, I will buy like 8 copies. I want those games so bad on Switch. Oh, like I love them both so much. I love all. Okay, if I hadn't said it enough, I love all the Zelda games to death. That's my favorite series by far. I play Wind Waker, surprisingly for being one of my favorites, is one of the ones I've played the least. But most of the other games I play a lot, and I just cannot state enough just how much I absolutely adore the Legend of Zelda series. Wait long enough, surely they'll release a console with all the greats in the collection. Twilight Princess HD is already a thing on Wii U. Yeah, I have both of them on the Wii U. I have my Wii U. I have not played them on my Wii U. Wii U, it was a fun console. Don't get me wrong, I did play it quite a bit. But like after like a year or so, I kind of fell off it. And while I did buy a lot of games for it, I didn't really actually play them. The Switch changed that. But I don't know, I think it was the Wii U controller, the gamepad, in my opinion, feels a little flimsy. I like the idea of it, but I always felt like if I used it too much, it would break. And for that, that's kind of the reason why I kind of like stopped playing it quite so much, is I felt like, you know, they don't really repair those gamepads, and by the time I played the Wii U, I think the repair service had mostly stopped. So I was kind of like, if I play it, the gamepad breaks. That's it. So I was always very conservative with how I played the Wii U. And that ended up, the side effect of that is that I just didn't play a whole lot of Wii U at all. Coilos told me all about you. Bought it from Mario Kart, and then the Switch just had Mario Kart, but better. Yeah, Mario Kart. A troubling tale indeed. I think that's about the time when I got mine too. Probably a little later than that, but it might have been for Mario Kart as well. That being said, Mario Kart Deluxe on Switch, absolutely incredible port. Absolutely the best way to port a game over. This man will take a long time to talk. We're yapping here, but just like how good it looks. They added battle mode of all things. Battle mode is so fun in that game. And then they doubled the tracks. That game has like almost 100 tracks now. That's crazy for a single Mario Kart game. It's to the point where like the same thing with Smash Brothers. It's like, where do they go from here? Like what does the next Mario Kart or the next Smash Brothers, like what do they do to kind of like iterate upon that? Because the bar has already been set so crazy high. Smash Ultimate has set all these characters. Mario Kart 8 has, Deluxe version specifically, has just all these tracks. I'm so curious to see how they follow up on those two. And honestly, I don't think they will follow up on Mario Kart Deluxe for a very long time, because doubling that game's track sizes, I still haven't played most of the new tracks yet. I still have to check them out. Gotta arrange a way to play with friends on that, because it's more fun that way. But actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I should set something up. Oh, hi, Katie. Welcome in, Katie. Wow, we've seen lots of people today. Hello, Katie. I hope you're feeling better. I hope the sickness is a little better. How are you doing, Katie? Aside from that, though, we're currently talking about how we wish the Zelda games, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, got to Switch. I could not say that sentence properly. And other Zelda port, or not Zelda ports, but other ports. How you doing, Katie? Hello. Yeah, with the apparent Switch successor coming out, who knows what they'll do? All I do know is the newest game, Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, I think it is. That's coming out in like, I think a few weeks even. I think it's coming out this month. I'm very much looking forward to that. I might stream that too, because I really, really want to play it. Now, any excuse to play it as soon as possible. So maybe I'll do that too. I don't know. I have to find out when it actually comes out, but I'm pretty sure it's like this month. Feeling much better, thanks. Almost normal now, thank goodness. Whew. That very good to hear, Katie. I'm glad to hear that. I hope that there's no long-term effects. I pray all we want. Every Nintendo Direct, I am sitting there hoping that this is the one that we hear more about those two Zelda ports. When I saw the Echoes of Wisdom news, I'm like, surely this is when they announce Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD for Switch, and it did not happen. I like to maintain faith that it does happen. It will happen though. That being said, Echoes of Wisdom, reusing the art style of, she keeps buffering. Hopefully that's nothing on my end. If not, if it still happens, let me know. Maybe I can fix something on my end to fix that. Where was I? Yeah, they're reusing the I can't remember the name of the game right now. The Game Boy Color Zelda game. I almost said a link between worlds, but that's the 3DS one. Link's Awakening. That's it. That's the name of it. The Link's Awakening remake. I wasn't sold on its art style at first, but when I played it, I absolutely I absolutely loved that game. To no one's surprise, it's a Zelda game. I love all of them to death. So them reusing the art style, I was actually pleasantly surprised to see. Again, I wasn't sold on it at first, but I actually it really grew on me playing the Link's Awakening remake. And the whole unique mechanics, Link's Awakening. Yeah, thank you, Blan. I don't know why I could not think of it. Like they're adding new environments. I've seen some of the the videos that the Nintendo Twitter has posted on it. There's Gorons. I think there's Zoras in it now, so I'm really excited for that one. He had the OG and wasn't smart enough as a kid to beat it. I feel you there. I didn't have it as a kid. I think the first time I played it was the 3DS Ambassador program, I want to say. I think it was one of those games, and that's when I played it. There are definitely some puzzles that I could see, like, not the most intuitive, especially for, like, a kid. So don't feel bad, Bueno. I'm certain as a kid I would have gotten stuck on plenty of places, too. That being said, all the better of a reason to revisit it and get the nostalgia and complete it if you never did. At some point, we'll get back to the game. Would you be upset if they do the port soon since you just started this? Also, what am I playing on? I would not be upset at all. I would probably still just play this version because it's the version I know and grow up with. But even if they released it like next week, I would honestly probably just play the Switch version on the side and continue to stream this version. So I would definitely not be upset at all. Not in the slightest. It would be funny timing wise, but we're sticking with the GameCube version. What am I playing on? I'm playing on the totally legit console named Dolphin, and that's also part of the reason why we're playing this version. I was saying earlier, I thought about actually playing the HD version for this stream, because of all the quality of life improvements and stuff like that. But the GameCube version just has more nostalgia for it. I also did want to set up GameCube streaming for other games in the future, because the Ocarina of Time legit hardware and the Wind Waker legit hardware are separate. They're separate programs. I mean, you can emulate, legit hardware on the Ocarina of Time legit hardware for GameCube games, but it's not quite as good as the current legit hardware that you're seeing right now. So I chose the GameCube version also to give me a reason to set this up for the future as well. And it's a good thing I did that, because the legit hardware you're currently looking at does not play very well with OBS in a lot of ways. So it's working. Hopefully it will continue to work. But it definitely took a good amount of troubleshooting earlier today to figure out why it wasn't working, because initially when I tried to capture this legit hardware, it just captured blank screens. um, because some of the settings on the legit hardware do not work well with OBS. There are ways around it, and I figured that out, but it's not as plug and play as I would have expected it to be. So, two birds, one stone. We can stream more GameCube games with this legit hardware setup now that it's set up. I don't have to dig my Wii U out of my closet. It's still there. I can. I have an Elgato that I can just plug it into. But I felt like this was more worth the effort in terms of setting it up for the future. OBS trouble. I would say it's not OBS's fault. I would say it's more along the lines of the legit hardware's fault because of how it works. So from what I gather, it's because the rendering to actually show the legit hardware rendering to actually put the game legitimately on top of my screen is very special. And it's not so much that OBS doesn't like the legit hardware, it's more so that can my avatar clap? Maybe. Let me think about that. It's more so that like it doesn't know to detect that special rendering that the legit hardware does by default. Kind of how the issue was, although I do think they added support into OBS later, so that it does detect it, or to some degree. But it's not the way I set up the other legit hardware. I had to do it different for this one. So I don't know. It's different. I'm glad that I went this route so I could figure that out. Your avatar for OBS troubleshooting, I'm just referencing. Oh. Katie, when are you streaming again? We miss your streams, Katie. That's okay, you don't have to. But we do. I do miss your streams though. I talked for so long. My controller died. Oh my goodness, my controller died. Well, it didn't die. It turned itself off. Just put it back on. Actually, there are a lot of things that this model can do that I just haven't used yet. Mostly because I don't have... I want to get like a stream deck or something so that I can... You guys might see some of the buttons. Oh my goodness, I just squashed myself. I wonder if you guys saw that. We miss you, Katie. Let us know whenever you come back to streaming. I might have misplaced myself. I think I was trying to do settings. I think I moved myself. That's okay. There are a lot more things this model can do that I don't show off. Mostly because I'm trying to get a good setup for being able to do those. Can you see my cursor? Wow, you can see my cursor. That's not supposed to happen. I keep getting distracted. Some of the keybinds might still work. Let me see if some of the keybinds work. I set some expressions and stuff to keybinds. I just don't use them because I keep... I'm always afraid that I'll, like, do a toggle when I'm just trying to type something. So I want, like, a different... I want, like a stream deck or something so I can do that without having to do explicit keybinds. But I do have something set up. Like, I think I have... This should work? No? Maybe I turned them off. I might have turned them all off later. I'm gonna try one more, and if it doesn't work, then I turn them off. Okay, yeah, I turned them off, definitely. That's another thing I want to work on, is expressions, a bunch of toggles I have for this model that I don't use currently. I want to get all that set up. Give it time, a little bit at a time. The work schedule is almost cleared out to the point where I'll have more free time to work on projects instead of just like in the wee hours of the night before I go to bed, just throwing something together because I want to make progress every day. Hopefully I can work on it more. A few more weeks. Almost there. Should add your stream to the VTuber tag. a good point. I have not looked at my tags since I started. I will add that right now, actually. That's a good point. Just add that. Oh, it did it for me. Cool. Thank you, Kay. That's a good suggestion. I have already forgotten what we were doing in this game. And my controller died again. Oh my goodness. Hold on. My controller has turned off twice now. Let's get a little bit further in the game, then we can yap more. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. Controller? Oh no. I think my controller has died so hard that it's not getting picked up by the thing anymore. Oh no. That's awkward. Hold on. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not working anymore. Well, I guess we're troubleshooting live. My bad, hold on. Oh, the controller might actually just be not connected to the computer. Let's manually plug it in. Or let's just use this cable. Okay. It went to the Shadow Realm. It's dead. Alright, let's try this. Okay, it has a new light on, so I like to think that's encouraging. Nope, it is still not being read. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh. I'm in the settings for the hardware. And okay. I don't know why that happened, but I figured I think it should be working now. Okay. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. So what just happened? I plugged the controller back in, and I went to the settings for the controller to reconfigure it and make sure it's working. And why is my model stuck staring in the corner? Uh-oh. Things are breaking. 1 second. Is it gonna work now? Oh, goodness. Okay, the model's working again. Everything decided to break. Yeah, and I went to the controller settings, and suddenly there were 4 copies of my controller there. And for some reason now I'm on controller 4. So, we went from 1 copy of the controller to 4, and the 4th one is the correct one. Go figure. However, in the meantime, it's working. Okay, that's good. In the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. Technical difficulties, sorry about that. When you arrived on the island, did you notice a raging dragon perched atop the mountain? I don't know if I would call him raging. He just seemed a little ticked off, a little upset. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. How these guys descended from the Zora, I still don't know. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. Keep thinking they're trying to say Dragon Roost Island. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. Looks like my throat is getting dragon. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Alpha, I'm the same boat as you, though I haven't played this since I was a kid. It's such a good game. kind of a shame, isn't it? Dude, what do you think of consulting Alpha with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? They put it on Switch, I would have played it a long time ago. Although, again, I'd say as I own the Wii U version and just never played it. So if the port ever comes, it will practically be a new game for me. I love that's actually part of why I chose it too. It's like I haven't played this game in so long. Like I remember a lot of it. As you can see, Alpha was a gallant young lad. But it kind of does feel like a new game in a way. Like it's been so, but like a new game, but also still has nostalgia. It's a weird feeling. But I do hope that they have to release a port so you can play it again. Like the revisiting Skyward Sword HD was so cool. I loved that so much. I don't think that game is as bad as people say. It's not my favorite, but the revisit was so nice. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings. Yet, he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. Mood. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Link has just been staring at this dude the whole time, not saying a word. Will you meet with my son? No. I thank you! We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. When you haven't played something in so long, yeah. Like Skyward Sword, the controls on the Switch were wonky, but they were on the Wii too. Yeah, I never had as much trouble with the... I actually had more trouble with the Switch controls than the Wii controls. I never finished playing through the HD version of Skyward Sword. I should do that. But I had a blast in the revisit that I had. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? Hey, Medley! I'm doubting on you! I love the sages in this game, too. All the characters in the game. Love them. Here, Alpha, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. Mail bag! Delivery bag, I guess. Finely crafted bags like this are used by Rito postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. And use the thing. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great Valu to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Off he flies. Let's do the mini game. Medley, yeah, Medley, Makar. They're both so adorable. I like this guy's Boomhauer design. He looks like Boomhauer, but bird. Right? Well, now, I've not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. Hmm? You would be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? I have not seen the posting, but I'm here for help. Ooh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not. What just happened to my computer? Uh-oh. I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal in the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto the shelf. Real easy, simple. Yeet the mail into the right box. Use control stick to select the shelf and press A to throw a letter. Is that clear? Yeah. Before time runs out, you have to sort out at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Alright, let's see if how well we can do. Ah, that's wrong. Oh, I'm moving too fast. Slow down a little bit. I figured I'd just throw that one out anyway. 21! 21 letters. Great. Good. Terrific. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters. That's not... Okay. So that comes to a grand total of 10 rupees, am I right? Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal. For both of us. We'll do it one more time. Let's see if we can beat 20. Yep. 20 or more letters. Already beat 20. That shouldn't be too hard in theory, right? Focusing. Nope. 26. Okay, we did beat it. And fewer errors, too. 26 letters. Splendid. Super. Your solid sign is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 20. Oh, we got a pay raise. We already got promoted. Oh, there's nothing. I thought she was outside already. Well, I keep getting stuck on doors. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. Wow, hello to you too. A great way to start a conversation. Wow, you really are dressed weird, huh? You're Alpha, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Spirit Blue. My name is Medley. Bow back, Link. Be polite. Bow back. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking here? This is from the chieftain. He wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamal. Yeah, he accepted father's letter. It is a letter from a father addressed to his son. Since you've just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamali? And how to use it. So, the room in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Okay. So what just happened? Where's the door? Okay. What just happened is the father wanted to give a letter to his son. So he gave the letter to Medley to give to me to give to his son. I can't help but feel like we could do more. There's a much more efficient way of doing this. He gave his letter to a delivery person to deliver to me to deliver to him. I'm sorry. What is this door? I don't remember the door being this evil looking. Whoa, dude. I'm pretty sure this is Kamali's room. What is going on with your door, dude? That's like metal but terrifying? Yeah, that's one way to keep people out of your room, but I do not remember the door looking like that. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure this is Kamali's room, right? Yeah, there he is. Wait, what are these? What are these? Look at the cute little chickens. Oh my god, look at them! I didn't know they. Look at that! He's got a little plush collection. It's adorable. Aww. I didn't know that was there. I like how they all have like unique little faces. Look at them! I kinda want some of these as plushes. Look at that. I kinda like the second from the left, like the really, really tall, skinny one. I think that was my favorite. But look at them, they're so cute. So derpy and so cute. All shapes and sizes, right? They did not reuse a model at all, these guys. That's a cute little detail. I had no idea that was there. Can I buy some of those off you? Where'd you get them? Tag yourself up far right. Who are you supposed to be? Wait, which one's Bueno? The one that's like dead on the floor, or the one that's like hiding in the corner? I think I'm the one that's just dead on the floor. I'm gonna call that one me. I love these little guys. We need to get the letter to him though. The lying down one? Okay then. I feel you win. You can take that one, then I will change to, let's see. You know, I'm gonna take the one on the far left. I'm gonna take this guy right here. I'm gonna take that guy. I'm gonna tag myself as that. The one with its mouth open. Third from the left. No clue what's happening. Aw. I love these guys. They're so cute. Honestly, who needs to save the world? I'm entranced by these little dudes. Oh. Kind of remind me a little bit of Chocobos too, but that might also be because I've been like getting into Final Fantasy more lately, so that might be why I immediately thought of that. A letter from my father? Oh sure, telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valoo. You're in this letter too, you know. How did his dad already include me in a letter? We just met. You're thinking that too, but your brain is constantly Final Fantasy coded. Boy, howdy do I know that. I have not played the Final Fantasy VII remake. I have not played either of those, the remakes yet. I will get to them eventually, I swear. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? I did not consent to being included. Final Fantasy 14. Bueno, please. I play enough gacha games. I know it's not a gacha, but I play enough gacha games. It is my free time. I don't have any. I would love to play Final Fantasy 14. I almost have at several points in my life. I will never see the light of day again if I touch Final Fantasy 14. I just know it. That I'm even saying that, I'm still tempted to play it. I know it's not a good decision. I still want to play it. I am trying my hardest to resist the urge. I've resisted it so far for so long. But it's like right up my alley too. That's my kind of game. But I gotta be strong. Sorry, but I really don't like going to see Valoo right now. I don't feel like going to see Valoo now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What are you trying to say, that you can calm Valoo down? Shh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what, if you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valoo, then I'll listen to anything you say. Deal. It's like 5 months sometime. It's like 5 months and I have no time when I come back. Like, never seeing that. Yeah. I love so many. Like every time I watch people play that game, I'm like in awe at like all the references to things I know and that, and it always looks fun. And I always wanted to be part of like a group of people who play that together. I like, honestly, it's incredibly appealing to me. But, like, I play Grand Blue Fantasy, which is, like, kind of similar in some way. It's not an MMO, but it's kind of like an MMO. But it is also, like, a very grind-intensive game. It's also by former Square Enix employees, so, like, it's very Final Fantasy coded. And I play that game an ungodly, unhealthy amount as it is. So putting the two together, I just know that, like, all of my free time will be, like, one screen Final Fantasy, one screen Grand Blue, 3 streams up in the background, running some project for work in the background. My computer will explode, and my brain will have to get more accustomed to than it is already to doing, like, 8 things at once and splitting my attention across all these different things. As it is, I think my brain's already a little fried, because I play so many gacha games, and do so many things on the side as I'm doing other things, that like my brain like does not like focusing on one thing. Like I have like a weird. It also does have partially have to do with the OCD. That is also part of it. But like my brain does not feel like it's doing enough if it's only doing one thing, and so I need to be doing like 3 things at once, and it just feels unnatural to not have my attention going back and forth between multiple things at the same time. It feels weird to me nowadays. Definitely go through waves of no laughing for weeks at a time, and that's something I can't quite afford to do. Doing dailies takes enough time as it is. Yeah. So when people ask me like how I can play like 8 or 9 gacha games at once, the answer is really whenever I'm doing dailies for like 4 games at the same time. That's how I do it. I have a tablet, I have a phone, I have some games that are on the console, I have multiple screens on a PC, and my brain is like cooked to the point where if I'm not doing several things at once, it's like you need to add more things to be doing right now. Hey, you actually came! Like if I'm only playing one game, my brain is like, hey, you know what you could be doing? You could be doing this as well on another screen. Um, it's not a good place to be in, and I'm trying to break my brain's mold of needing to be doing multiple things. Because it makes it hard to focus on just one. Yeah, there's always that little part of me that's like, you can be doing other things too. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help so desperately. And to kind of prove my point that I'm gonna say right now. That's also why, if you may have noticed while I'm streaming, I'm a little scatterbrained at times. I like to think of my mind as turned into like a to make an analogy, it's like my brain like started off as like a processor with like 1 core that can do one thing really well, and now it's like has like 8 cores that are all running, and none of the things that they're doing are related to each other. So I can be a little scatterbrained at times because my brain's trying to like go in several different directions all the time, and I'm trying to rein it in. Uh, not a good. It means I get a lot of things done really efficiently, at least. Like, I get a lot of things done in a very small amount of time because I'm working on all of them at the same time. Still need to rein in it a little bit. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Valu, he became so angry and... In his rage, he shook the mountain and the boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mom? Tell me, how was Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. It's an honor to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Valu. I am not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. You are the wind beneath my... Oh, sorry, I had to. So, will you help me? Sure. Ooh, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Sounds like both a blessing and a curse for sure. Yeah. It's useful when it sounds a little redundant, but it's useful when it's useful. It's not when it's a problem. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold it back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Time to yeet the medley. Whoops. My bad. My bad, girl. I'm fine. Oh, poor thing. That didn't really hurt. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Once more. With the wind. Toss away, please. I forgot. I think I have to stand up here to do it. Sorry, I just kind of chucked you at a wall, Medley. Poor thing. I'm sorry about that. It's funny looking though, but like. Hey, there we go. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to find Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Falu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. You're just gonna leave me here, huh? I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Falu's language. Not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Chuck. Bottle. You got an empty bottle. The curse is still on the screen. Use it. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm finding Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Another little reference. Well, good luck for both of us. I'll catch up with you. Bottles. One of the most rare and treasured items in the Zelda universe, for whatever reason. They don't make many of these things. You filled your bottle with water. Try pouring it on something that looks dry and withered. I also think it's really, really, really cool how they use the ashen embers in the air as a clue to the wind's direction. That's a really, really, really neat design decision. We love us a good bottle. Incredibly rare as they may be, they're like gold in the Zelda universe. One of the rarest things. Ooh. Thing is hitching a little bit. Why couldn't we just do this with... Why couldn't we just do this instead of throwing Medley at a wall first? I think the dungeon just starts right up here. Huh? Time to show off your basketball skills, Link. Nope. Nothing but net. Did that work? Hey, it worked. That didn't work. I'll get this. There we go. Did the dungeon just start right here? Oh, indeed it does. Dragon Roost Cavern. I'm trying to think. One second. I'm trying to think where's a good place to stop, because I do have to go get dinner. I do kind of want to do Dragon Roost Cavern, but like I think it might take slightly too long. I think we'll save Dragon Roost for next time. I think I'll call it here. Because it's well past time to have dinner, to be honest. It's almost 10:30. So I think I'm actually going to call it here. Actually longer than normal. Wow, almost 3.5 hours. Hey! Getting better at doing a little longer. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm getting very hungry. I hit yes! Oh no! Save. Don't worry about that message in the top left. That was legit GameCube message. Anyway. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, glad you could stop by, Katie. I'm glad to hear that you're doing better, too. And welcome back from your cruise. You'll have to share more stories if you have any, and if you feel the need, if you feel comfortable doing so. I'd love to hear more about it. thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, saying hello, lurking. Let's see. Oh, we'll leave the title screen up so you can hear the incredible title screen music. And let's see who's streaming right now. Who's streaming really? Send you over to Chi. Sako. Let's rate this person. I've actually not stopped in their streams before. I've never had a chance to catch their streams, and they're streaming now. So let's read them. We're gonna raid Iris DeLiro, who's playing Super Mario Sunshine. Also figured it's appropriate because it's a GameCube game. I still have to make a raid message. I'll throw something together now and make a more formal one later. But let's do. Let's just do this. The raid message. While I'm typing that out, make sure I spell it right. Almost misspelled it. Shout out. Okay. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate y'all. Next stream is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Deadly Premonition as usual. We're gonna do more side quest and stuff. And we'll keep up this. I'll try to keep up the schedule of Thursday being Wind Waker. Here's the game really loud. And Thursday Wind Waker, Friday Deadly Premonition. Maybe something will change if the new Zelda game comes out sometime soon. I don't know, but I'll keep y'all posted. There's also a Discord too if anyone wants to join. It's where I post schedules and going live tweets, and there's also, other channels there. Stop by if you want to. I appreciate y'all for showing up, lurking. I appreciate Melio Level again for the raid, Tommy for the sub, and I will catch you all later in a stream or another, or Discord or something. I'm sure I'll see ya. Hope y'all have a good night, a good Friday ahead of ya, a good weekend ahead of ya. Take care, and I'll see you. Thank you all for showing up again. Keep forgetting I have this. I will replace these with actual end-screen, start and end screen eventually. Alright, the raid starts soon. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. Ciao.